All right, you had a chance to talk over the comprehension questions. There are 10 comprehension statements at the end of reading number 2. So reading number 2 is about toddlers from 2 to 3 years old. Comprehension questions are on page 136. And if you had a false question, a statement that's false, you need to correct it to make it true. So our first example says, toddlers are about 4 years old. Is that true or false? It's false. Toddlers are about 2 years old. All right, how about number 1? It says toddlers try to make adults happy. What did you and your partner say? True or false? Did you say true or false? Some of you said fall, but fall is not the right pronunciation. How do you say it? False. Good. All right, so this statement is false. How do you make this statement true? How do you change it to make it true? How do you change the sentence? Toddlers do not try to make adults happy. Toddlers don't try to make adults happy. They don't. They don't try. They don't know how to do that yet. They don't have the thinking capacity. They don't have the ability to think about trying to make other people happy. Let's look at number 2. At this age, children say yes a lot. At this age, children say yes a lot. False. Why do you say false? Say no. Okay, at this age, children say no a lot. They do that. If you want to look at the passage, which paragraph do you find the information for these 2 items? Toddlers don't try to make adults happy. Where did you find the information for that one? In the first paragraph, right, in the first paragraph it says that toddlers don't try to please other people. So when you please other people, you make them happy. So this means the same thing. And where does it say something about yes or no? In the second paragraph, it says children at this age can be bossy. They say no a lot, not yes. Good. Continue to number 3. The sentence in the book says most 18-month-olds enjoy playing with other children. Did you say this is true or false?
True.
Is this true or false? Most 18-month-olds enjoy playing with other children. This is false. This is false. Where do you find the information in the reading? Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, where? 5? Okay, it's in paragraph 5. It is in the section on the same page, 136. In the section Toddlers at Play, there are 2 paragraphs here, and it's in the second paragraph. It says, at first toddlers don't play with other children very much, but they like to play side by side. They don't play with each other yet, but they play side by side. So how can you make this sentence, change this sentence, correct this sentence? What did you do to change the sentence in the book on number 3? Don't enjoy, okay? Do not enjoy. Most 18-month-olds do not enjoy playing with other children. Most 18-month-olds don't enjoy playing with other children. All right, how about number 4? 2 and 3-year-olds don't always want help from an adult. 2 and 3-year-olds don't always want help from an adult. What did you and your partner say? Is that true or false?
True.
You said true? Yes. Okay, I agree. Where do you see this in the reading? Where shall we look for it in the reading? In the first, second, third, or fourth paragraph? Can you find it? Can you find it in the third paragraph? Do you see the paragraph where there's a picture of a man helping or trying to help a child with the shoes and the shoelaces? Okay, so toddlers sometimes feel frustrated when they can't do what they want to, but they don't want help either. So they want to try to do things by themselves. So they don't always want help. They sometimes want help, but they don't always want help from an adult. You ready for number 5? Number 5, if he is safe, let a toddler play in his own way. If it is safe, if he is safe, let a toddler play in his own way. What did you and your partner say? True or false? True? Okay, good. I agree with you. What paragraph talks about this idea? What paragraph talks about this topic? Paragraph 5. Okay, at the top of page 136, the second paragraph there. What does it say? It says, let toddlers play in their own way. Let both boys and girls express their feelings by playing with dolls. Let them draw or paint anything they like on large pieces of paper. Let them march or dance to music. How about number 6? Sentence 6 says, a 15-month-old child usually knows exactly what she wants. A 15-month-old child usually knows exactly what she wants. Do you and your partner agree? Is that true? Or do you say it's false?
False.
You said it was false. Why did you think it is false? Do you have a better way to say that sentence to make it true? Did you change the sentence? How did you change the sentence to make it true, to correct the mistake? A 15-month-old child usually does not know, doesn't know, does not know, doesn't know exactly what she wants. All right, good. Can you show us where in the reading do you see this information? Where do you find this information? Do you see it in the first paragraph, second, third, fourth? Which one? In the first paragraph on page 135. Often they cannot even please themselves. They have a hard time making up their minds. Do you understand? Making up their minds means deciding what to do. First, they want to do one thing. Then they want to do something else. They change their minds often. They don't know exactly what they want to do. Let's look at sentence number 7. Boys and girls learn a lot from playing. Boys and girls learn a lot from playing. Did you and your partner say true or false?
True.
True. Okay, very good. Where do you find this information? Where do you find this information? In paragraph 5. Okay. It talks about playing, right? Let toddlers play in their own way. Also, how about paragraph 4? Just above it, it says children love to play. This is a better one because it tells them why. Playing is a good thing. Playing teaches them how the world works. They learn to use their bodies. They learn to solve problems. And they develop confidence. Those are good things for children to learn, right? Sentence number 8. Set limits if a child grabs or hits another person. Set limits if a child grabs or hits another person. What did you and your partner say, true or false? You said true. You said true. Where does the article talk about this topic? Paragraph Paragraph 6, that's on page 136 under the topic heading, under the heading setting limits. Setting limits for behavior. Okay, so they need limits, right? Even if they try new things, sometimes they're not safe or they're not kind. You have to tell a child that it's okay to be angry, but it's not okay to grab, bite, kick, or hit another person. So you have to give them limits. It's not okay to do this, but it's okay to feel this way. What did you say for number 9? Sometimes toddlers have a tantrum when they are happy. Sometimes toddlers have a tantrum when they are happy. Do you and your partner agree this is true? Or do you say it's false?
False.
False. Okay. Why did you say this is false? When do children have tantrums? When do toddlers have a tantrum? When they are upset, right? When they're unhappy, when they're angry, when they're frustrated. So you can use a different adjective, a negative adjective, instead of happy. Sometimes toddlers have a tantrum when they're very unhappy, when they're frustrated, when they're mad, when they're upset, when they're angry, when they're very, very tired. Yes, when they don't get their way. What did you say? Where in the paragraph, in the reading, where in the reading does it talk about tantrums? In the paragraph about setting limits for behavior. Okay, so it talks about being prepared. Be prepared for the child to be angry when you stop him from doing something. Expect him to cry or scream or have a tantrum, but don't get angry. Okay, so they're gonna have a tantrum. So the meaning of tantrum, you get suddenly very upset when you're very frustrated. And this is often used to talk about children, or sometimes about, even adults do this, but not usually. Usually talks about children. If you look at the second paragraph, it also talks about tantrums. Do you see that in the second paragraph next to the picture? And the picture is what? It's a child lying on the ground screaming and kicking and having a tantrum. They get upset because they can't explain their feelings and ideas, and sometimes they have tantrums. When children grow older and they can express themselves, they can express their ideas with words, then it makes it easier to tell what they're feeling or what they think, and they don't need to act out like this. How about number 10? It's good to show anger when you teach a child limits. It's good to show anger when you teach a toddler, limits. Did you and your partner say this is true or false?
False.
You said false? Okay. In what way did you correct the false part? How did you correct it? It's not good to show anger. Okay, that's one way. It's not good to show anger when you teach a toddler limits. Good. What's another way that you can correct this sentence? It's good to show what? What is it good to show? Don't show anger, show what? Patience. P-A-T-I-E-N-C-E, patience. It takes a lot of patience to take care of a toddler. It's good to show patience when you try to teach a toddler limits. patience. Now, please note the difference between the noun and the adjective. When you show patience, this word is a noun, P-A-T-I-E-N-C-E. If you use an adjective, try to be patient, then spell P-A-T-I-E-N-T. Please be patient with a T at the end. Please show patience, and that is E-N-C-E at the end. Is that okay? Is it clear? Do you have any questions?